All right, today is harvest day for sweet potatoes. The only thing we have left growing in the garden at this point is eggplant, onion, a piece of garlic, and peppers. And did I say, yeah, cherry tomatoes too. So we're gonna get the sweet potatoes harvested so they can start curing. And I got more soil, Chris, in the bed over there, and I need to level that out, and we need to get peas planted. It is a beautiful 69 degrees day here, and we are going to take advantage of that. So let's get to harvesting. Now this is going to be a little problematic because we have tomato vines growing in here, and we have the morning glories that I really detest growing in here. And look at these. These are sweet potato flowers. They're blooming, but that won't stop us from harvesting. And look, there's a wasp. So we may run into a little wasp nest in here, so we have to be careful of that. I think we're not going to eat any more sweet potatoes. They're at the end of their line here. You can see they're starting to get yellow spots because it is the end of the season. So let's get this started. I do have some basil still growing in the garden here. So, but yeah, I'm going to set this up and we will see what we get out of our potato harvest. All right, so now begins the arduous task of finding the stems here and just cutting the stems off the potatoes, but I gotta make sure to keep those separate from the tomatoes that I'm keeping. This will be a process. To say the least. I will bring you back when I've uncovered all of this to reveal just the tomato, and then we can start digging the potatoes out of the bed here. See you in a minute. All right, so we've got most of this done. I think we've separated most of the vines, the tomatoes from the sweet potato. We've managed to save some of those because we still have some season left. But these were some runners. Look at that. These were just from store-bought sweet potatoes that I rooted in a little pan, actually a Rubbermaid thing, and then just planted them out here in the garden. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm trying to not disturb that tomato plant too much. It's right there in the middle. It's where the roots are for that. Now we got some little taters here. I shouldn't have. Probably should use my pruners to pull some of that. But look at this coming up here. Now that's a nice size one there. I'll be happy with that. Let's see, here's a little teeny one here. See where the squirrels have already been in here putting pecans, trying to plant those. Now it's a different variety of pecan made mainly for, look at that huge one. Look at my hand. It's enormous. But these kind of pecans are more for, oh goodness, are more for pies and that type of thing. Oh my lord, look at this. Oh my goodness, this is as big as some of our squash. Look at it on my arm. It's bigger than my forearm. Holy cow, y'all. That's amazing. Hey Chris, you want to try and get that vine to go up there so it's out of our way? Just gently. It may not want to go up there though.
Let's see.
Here, move these out of the way, our little planting cups. We're nicely protected in there. We need to put those in storage. Oh my goodness. Because they're really going to have to dig in here a bit. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. Another monster. Now these will have to cure for some time. Oh goodness, look at this one. Another super long one. Oh, this is glorious. A long, skinny one. Let's see what else we have. This is off just, was it off just two? There's some down in here, honey.
Okay.
Let's see, Chris is going to pull some up here. Look at that. Wow. Beautiful. That's just where the runners kind of took root and started producing. Just be careful with the skins. They're very delicate right now. They'll need to cure for a good bit. The temperatures aren't as hot as what I'd like, but we'll see. We may have to bring them inside to cure. But I have a rolling rack that I can put in our little landing area that'll be perfect for that. Don't lose the dirt, Bun Bun. I'm going to put you right here. How's your view? Let's see. Turn it a little bit. Anything I pull up over here, I'll be... Oh my goodness, another one. Look at this stack of sweet potatoes.
Wow.
Sweet potatoes have so many nutrients in them. I have some up against the edge of the bed here. Look at this one. Be careful with the skin there. Oh, I tore that one, darn it. Oh my goodness. It's so deep. That one I broke off a little bit. It might cure just fine. I don't know if we need to get the muck rake out or not. But we're kind of running into, look at this. This is growing in the roots of the tomatoes. So that's crazy.
Need this or no?
No, because I don't want to damage them. I might if the soil gets a little harder. But trying to not damage the sweet potatoes at all. Okay, that might be all from over here. Now you have a ton left over on your side. Hold on a sec, and I'll be over there. Look at this. Here's some more sweet potatoes. Little sweet potatoes in with the tomato vine. Oh goodness. Wow, that's a way better harvest than I expected. This is our second year doing sweet potatoes, and holy moly. Give me those pruners over there. This main one's going to be ginormous. A little tiny baby with a long tail. This one was on top, so it's not any good. Oh
Let me
goodness.
get it.
This one's enormous. Oh goodness.
I'll get it.
I might need you to
We
come
can.
here for this one. Oh, now that's a good harvest there. That's on the main stem. Let me take the pruners to these. Wow, holy cow, that's like a 5-pounder. Look at it for the ants.
Oh,
Oh my goodness. That is huge. Oh my goodness.
and there's still a whole host of them here.
That is so big. That's the biggest sweet potato I've ever seen in my life. I might have to weigh that one. Goodness. What is that? That's going to be about like 20 pounds of potatoes.
I
At
know.
least.
Yeah, I never was able to grow that kind of potatoes when I was planting potatoes.
Yeah, when you planted the regular potatoes. Yeah.
Well, sweet potatoes may be better suited for Georgia, so. Yeah.
Oh, dig. Dig. Up against the wall, too, there. Especially up against the walls.
Try not to hurt that tomato. Oh, we go.
Yeah, I told you there.
Is that something?
The ants
That's just a root.
Okay.
Hmm.
It was a sweet potato root, though. It was trying. Get up close to the wall and dig. I think you've gotten as far as. Just be careful of screws that could have been
Okay.
misscrewed there.
All right.
Can y'all believe this? Look at this. Whoa. This is like a 5-pound sweet potato. It's insane. It's insane. That's about the size of 2 softballs. And then some. Is that it?
That's it. Double check as well.
Yeah, I'm going to double check you here. Oh my goodness. I see another root. Some of these roots went really, really deep. All right, the ants are getting mad, so let's just put this back and call that a harvest. Oh my goodness. That's insane. That is like the best tomato harvest we've ever had. And I've got an ant got me. Oh, he's still stinging me. He's awful. We were just talking about the movie Attack of the Killer Ants on Bimbo Barbarella's last night, and I jokingly said, yeah, it's my life. So, life as a southern gardener. So, Chris brought out this huge, I don't know what this is. It's a stock pot. But we're going to see if all these can fit in here. I don't. With
No
that
way.
enormous one, there's no way they can even all fit in the stock pot. Like, this is crazy.
Here, I'll get the little ones with the bag here.
Look at this. That's crazy. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. I want some persimmon today too, so after this we'll go harvest some persimmon. Oh my goodness. I injured my elbow the other day, so there's some stuff I can't do. I'm kind of taking it light here. So, oh my goodness, I just can't believe it. So while Chris gathers all of these potatoes up, like, that's amazing. You're going to fill that bag too.
Yeah.
That bag might even break.
Yeah. I'll get another bag.
We need to put all those chairs though out in the sun.
Okay.
So that other one got moved over, so it's kind of shady.
Right.
But y'all, look at these eggplant are going nuts. They're blooming like crazy. And now these eggplant are producing much, much quicker. And we've been in a drought here. We haven't really watered this. I think we've watered it maybe a couple times, but look, I've got an eggplant there to harvest, one here. I've been making mostly the moussaka, Egyptian moussaka, and freezing that. There's another one over there, about ready to harvest. And then this tomato, once we cleared it out and clipped it a bit, it's starting to grow like crazy and produce well again. Thank goodness. So we're going to get some more tomatoes off of that. And this is up close to the bed that Chris just filled. Now I'm going to transfer some of this dirt over to probably this garden is the lowest. So once we get this kind of cleaned up, I'll probably put a good mound of it where we just harvested the potatoes. So because I'll leave the tomato vines, I'll just clip those off and leave the root system in the garden bed to go ahead and disintegrate and kind of aerate the soil as everything dies back. Excuse the emergency vehicles. But yeah, I'm just really pleased at how those tomatoes, end of season, just cut them back when they weren't producing as well, and it's come back like a champ, hasn't it, hon?
Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. So should probably cut that taller one back too and let it thrive like that. But I've got these jalapenos are coming in like crazy. Chris had to get yet another bag for the potatoes.
2 more.
2 more bags?
Yeah.
2 more for the tubers?
Tuber or not tuber?
There you go.
That is the question.
All right, I'm going to bring y'all back when we go to harvest some persimmons out here. All right, so we came out to the persimmon tree and found this. So I don't know what decided to tear up the tree at all. Not even sure where that limb came from. I'm trying to see. I'd think it would be a low limb. Kind of on this side of the tree, but I don't see where that could be. But you can start seeing all the fruit here now. Look at this. And look how beautiful the leaves turn. They're gorgeous color. Orange red. Flame red when they start turning. Oh, look at that one. Look at that leaf. But then look at the fruit. Look how huge. You can see now a lot more fruit than you could earlier. But it does look like the crows have been doing their crow thing out here. Yeah, look at all the fruit over there on that side. I think it's the crows behaving badly. That's what I think. Look at that cluster up there. Like I said, we don't have to harvest these because we don't have to harvest them all before a frost because they get better the longer they're on. And they'll turn kind of mushy, but it's almost like I don't know, it's almost like eating a pawpaw. But they're really, really good and really sweet, like honey, once they are go through some cold weather. But we're going to pick this branch up and see if there's anything worth saving here. I see a few spots on it. It looks like the crows may have pecked at one of those. But yeah, that's all the harvesting we'll do then. We'll just take these in. Look at that amazing cluster. Now, you know what happened? The weight. It fell from the weight. Wow. And there's another one down there. You see it?
Yeah.
That one's not as ripe, but it'll be sweet. Yeah. That's, I think that's from the wind today and the weight of the fruit on that one branch. Insane. Now, these are like $2.50 each from a regular grower, Minor Organic. So I'm going to say maybe 50 cents more if you're buying organic persimmons. So here we have what, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Y'all remember that song from Multiplication Rock? So you can see here, like, we already have $21 worth, and there's another, you know, probably a couple $100 worth here. These trees are $65 about if you go to a high-priced grower. I can look and find discounts. I drive like several counties away to wholesale growers that will sell to me. And I need to go back down there because I want more of these. As you can see, I do nothing to them. And they may get a little spot. Let me see that one that had a little spot on it. Where was it? This one. It'll get like this. But when you cut into the fruit, it'll be perfect. That does not impair the fruit at all. There's a little mark here. We'll cut around that. But I don't spray these. I don't fertilize them. They get really no love from me at all. The same with all my trees. I mean, I love them. I do love them. But if they don't grow, they don't grow. I'm not going to try and put chemicals and everything on them to try and get a harvest of stuff. Why would I grow my own food if I'm just going to poison it? Here we have figs that the crows are now attacking this tree. And these figs, I showed you a comparison in an older video comparing them to the Chicago figs. I'm going to, actually, since we have the pruners here, I'm going to prune some of those Chicago figs right now. I'll cut them down to one leaf, and we're going to stick those in the worm bin and see if we, look at the cluster of figs there. And we're going to see if we can't root some more Chicago figs because they are where it's at. I'm not sure what these figs are. Tiny, but they are very sweet. I will say that. And sometimes that's what you get. Your fruit may be smaller, but it's going to be sweeter. So, but this tree got hit with frost pretty badly. So, see, this limb just came right off, no problem. Looks like it may have some, just some wood rot down there. So, yeah, we'll probably prune some of these. It's going to be hard to tell soon what needs to be pruned and what does not. This is where the break off too. Even though that had fruit on it and stuff, it's just a very weak tree for the most part. Like I said, not nearly as prolific as the there's another one not ready to come down yet, but there are some limbs here that are not happy. Some of these older limbs. There's another one, just a week, and it has fig on it. It's just not a happy fig after that frost there. Wow. Alright, so let's go, same with my pawpaw. For whatever reason, this one here is just not happy. So I did some dramatic pruning to this peach tree. I need to get some borer moth traps out again. So these are chock-a-block full, as they say, and disintegrating for whatever reason. So yeah, I need to get those on. It's peach borer season again. And let's see what we've got over here. Let's see. I'm going to make another video of me doing these fig cuttings here. So look at I love the blueberries too, because look how orange they get. They get a beautiful orange coming into fall. They will lose all their leaves. I was trying to remember how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 blueberries is what I have. So, and this is the enormous, tremendously healthy Chicago fig that I just adore. And the figs are just delicious. Let me see if I can find one. The crows are still coming out here to this one every day too. They've got about every one of them, I think. But there are buddies. Look at there. There's a huge one. Look at this one. Wow. Oh, there's a big one too. You want to try this fig?
Yep.
Beautifully sweet. Very good. All right, y'all. We're not going to eat with our mouth full. We're going to end this video here. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and share. If you have any questions about anything I'm growing out here, whether it be my pomegranates that never produce, I'm going to have to figure out what's going on there. I have a buddy in town and his produce like crazy. I have an orange that's recuperating. This is a Sumatra orange. It was specifically developed by University of Georgia, and it's supposed to be cold hardy down to 15 degrees. Now we had 3 days below 15 degrees last year, which was unbelievably unusual, and we're hoping this year we don't get that big of a cold, but we have left these T-post stakes here so that we can do a quick wrapping on the tree if we expect any frost. Another pomegranate. Chris mowed down one of my bushes there.
This one was dead.
This one was dead. That one was not. Here we have a white mulberry has already lost all of its leaves. And that mulberry over there is beginning to lose its leaves. As I said, they are the first to really turn and drop leaves in the garden. We'll see if there's anything left of this. This was kind of expensive, honey. This is like a $30, what was it? Aronia berry, I believe. We'll see if it comes back. So, anyway, that's the risk of gardening. So, I'm used to it by now. So, yeah, oh, let me show you. I forget the name of these, and I looked it up the other day. Look, something's been eating looks like something's been eating the blueberry leaves. That's weird. Look, there's a little blueberry. Is it trying to produce again? Look at my hands are dirty from the sweet potato. I don't know. Huh? I don't know what's happening there. That's weird. It looks like they're trying to bloom again. Look at that. Looks like they're trying to get blossoms on the edge again. Unbelievable. You never know. Georgia's crazy like that. I am bound and determined. We'll see how cold it gets this winter. I want to move this asparagus bed. It is in full shade. It doesn't produce as much as I thought it would. It's kind of getting overrun with wild blackberry and maple trees and everything. I need to get this moved. And there's some weird vine producing these beanie things. But here's this. I said they use this in floral arrangements. You can see it's so dry because we've been under drought conditions for a long time. We have a burn ban today, actually, in several counties in North Georgia because of the dry weather. So, but yeah, this is normally, because of the drought, this is normally much fuller. But these are beautiful. And like I said, these were dropped by some bird here. Now they're popping up all over the yard. So I'm gonna plant them down by my street edge eventually. So y'all take care, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great weekend.